Amazing. Well, Jane, from your work at the Department of Labor, I wanted to ask what systematic changes you feel like still are needed to support this kind of inclusive hiring. We heard about SHRM, but what other things need to happen for us to be able to be successful and move forward?
Yeah, look, I'm a policy person and I'm embarrassed to tell you that I thought when we banned the box, the job was done, right? And really, it didn't even put a dent in what we need to do. So I think we need to rebuild the ecosystem. I think everyone listening would agree that the education and workforce system is incredibly siloed. And if there were ways that we could integrate that, because quite frankly, Jessica, you brought up some of them. The same things that are good for everybody are good for people that are justice involved. Registered apprenticeships, on the job training, job training that involves a stipend that moves into a wage. All of those things work. And I wish that I had, when I was at the Department of Labor, done more of that integration and done more to break down the silos, because we have programs for justice impacted at the Department of Justice at the federal level, at the Department of Labor, at the Department of Education, and they don't talk to one another. So how do we make sure that we build a more inclusive ecosystem so that we don't have to reinvent it every time we get a new population that we realize has been, really not included in fair hiring?
I love that we're talking about this, and I just want to reiterate that this is a diversity thing, diversity of hiring, diversity of background, and it's another group of people that can help make our organization more well-rounded. And these are all things that maybe we haven't considered in the past. Teresa, I wanted to ask what maybe are some of the biggest challenges you feel like individuals face in their first 90 days after release, and maybe how employers can help ease that transition because it's a whole new world, bank account, driver's license, like all the things that you have to be able to get, and you have to do it relatively quickly. So talk us through how we can support.